Success rarely happens overnight. It's usually the result of small, consistent habits repeated every day. The most successful people don't always make loud announcements or seek attention. Instead, they focus on simple actions that quietly move them to their goals. Here are silent habits that many successful people practice that you can start today. They keep showing up. Successful people don't rely on motivation alone. They show up, even when they don't feel like it. Some days, they'll be excited, and other days, they'll feel tired. They understand that consistency beats occasional bursts of effort. Every small step adds up over time. Successful people don't wait until they feel inspired. They simply do what needs to be done. Even if they can only give 50%, on a difficult day, they still show up and do what they can. You don't have to be perfect every day. You don't have to move fast every day. You just have to keep going. Success often belongs to the people who refuse to stop showing up, even when the journey feels difficult. They protect their time. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable resource. Time can never be earned back once it's gone. That's why they are intentional about how they spend each day. They don't allow every distraction, notification, or unnecessary commitment to steal hours that could be spent toward their goals, improving themselves, or enjoying meaningful moments with the people they care about. Successful people often say no to activities that don't align with their priorities. They know that every time they say yes to something unimportant, they're saying no to something that could help them grow. By protecting their time, they protect their goals, their peace of mind, and the life they're working so hard to build. They never stop learning. One habit that sets successful people apart is that they never stop learning. They understand that growth doesn't end when school is over or when they get a job. They know that life itself is one long classroom. Every experience, every mistake, every conversation, and every challenge is an opportunity to gain new knowledge and become a little better than they were yesterday. Successful people are naturally curious. They don't pretend to know everything because they understand that there's always something new to discover. Instead of seeing learning as a task, they see it as an investment in themselves. Every new skill they develop and every lesson they learn increases their ability to solve problems and seize new opportunities. They also learn from failure. When something doesn't go as planned, they don't just move on and forget about it. They take time to reflect and ask themselves, what can this experience teach me? This mindset allows them to turn setbacks into valuable lessons that help them avoid the same mistakes in the future. Successful people are willing to listen and accept constructive feedback. They know that growth often begins when they admit that they still have more to learn. Rather than letting pride hold them back, they choose humility and continuous improvement. They stay calm during difficult times. One of the quiet strengths of highly successful people is their ability to stay calm when life becomes difficult. Challenges, setbacks, and unexpected problems happen to everyone. The difference is that successful people don't allow panic or frustrations to control their decisions. Instead of reacting emotionally, they pause, take a deep breath, and focus on finding a solution. They understand that emotions are temporary, but the choices they make during difficult moments can have lasting consequences. That's why they train themselves to respond with patience. Instead of impulsiveness, every setback becomes a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. They focus on what they can control. They don't waste energy worrying about things outside their influence. They direct their attention toward the actions they can take today. By focusing on solutions, they keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain. They keep their goals private until it's time. They don't feel the need to tell everyone about their goals. Instead of spending time announcing what they're going to do, they spend that time actually doing it. They understand that talking about success is easy, but achieving it requires consistent effort behind the scenes. Keeping goals private doesn't mean hiding your dreams out of fear. It means protecting them while they're still growing. Not everyone will understand your vision, and not everyone will encourage you. Some people may doubt you or unintentionally discourage you. Successful people know that it's often better to stay focused on the work rather than seeking approval from others. Instead of chasing compliments for what they plan to do, they let their results speak for themselves. When success finally comes, it doesn't need a big announcement because their hard work is already visible. Another reason they keep their goals private. They keep their goals private until it's time, is that talking too much about a plan can sometimes create a false sense of accomplishment. It's easy to feel productive after sharing your dreams. True progress comes from taking action every single day. Successful people stay committed to the process, even when no one is watching or cheering them on. Highly successful people understand that true success isn't just about money, achievements, or recognition. It's also about having the health to enjoy those accomplishments. They know that their body and mind are the foundation of everything they do. That's why they make taking care of their health a priority, not an afterthought. They don't wait until they're exhausted or sick to start paying attention to their well-being. They build healthy habits into their daily lives. They aim to get enough sleep, eat nutritious foods, stay physically active, drink enough water, and make time to rest. These simple habits may not seem exciting, but they provide the energy, focus, and resilience needed to perform at their best. Successful people also recognize that mental health is just as important as physical health. They understand that constant stress, burnout, and negative thinking can affect every area of life. That's why they create time to relax, spend time with loved ones, enjoy hobbies, or simply take a break when needed. They know that resting isn't a sign of laziness. It's part of maintaining long-term productivity, happiness. Another important lesson they follow is that self-care is not selfish. Taking care of yourself allows you to show up as your best self for your family, your work, and your goals. When you take care of yourself, you have the strength and clarity to handle life's challenges more effectively. They learn from mistakes instead of hiding them. They don't let mistakes define them. They let mistakes teach them. They understand that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's often part of the journey. Instead of pretending, they never make mistakes or blaming others. They take responsibility, reflect on what happened, and use the experience to grow. No one gets it right for the first time. Everyone makes mistakes. The difference is that successful people don't waste time feeling embarrassed or dwelling on what went wrong. They also know that mistakes reveal areas where they can improve. Whether it's poor decisions, a failed project, or a missed opportunity, they see setbacks as valuable feedback rather than permanent failures. Instead of giving up, they adjust their approach and try again with greater wisdom and experience. They aren't afraid to admit when they're wrong. Acknowledging a mistake isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of maturity and confidence. Being honest with themselves allows them to improve faster because they spend less time protecting their ego and more time finding solutions. They celebrate small wins. One habit that highly successful people practice is celebrating small wins. They understand that big achievements don't happen overnight. They built through hundreds of small victories that often go unnoticed. Instead of waiting until they reach the finish line to feel proud, they take time to appreciate the progress they make each day. Successful people also know that focusing only on the end goal can become discouraging. When a dream takes months or even years to achieve, it's easy to feel you are not making enough progress. That's why they choose to celebrate each milestone along the way. Recognizing small improvements reminds them that success is happening little by little, even if the results aren't obvious yet. It simply means acknowledging your effort, giving yourself credit for staying committed. This positive mindset makes it easier to stay motivated and keep going, especially during difficult seasons when progress feels slow. They surround themselves with positive people. Successful people understand that the people they spend the most time with have a powerful influence on their mindset, habits, and future. They choose to surround themselves with people who encourage them, inspire them, and challenge them to become better. They know that a positive environment helps them stay focused, motivated, and resilient. Positive people aren't those who pretend life is perfect or ignore problems. They're people who offer encouragement, celebrate your growth, give honest advice, and believe in your potential. They lift others up instead of constantly bringing them down. Being around people with this kind of attitude can inspire you to aim higher and keep moving forward when things get tough. The people around you can either fuel your dreams or drain your energy. Choose relationships that inspire growth, kindness, and honesty. People who bring out the best in you. Becomes easier to become the best version of yourself. Positive relationships won't guarantee success, but they can make the journey stronger, healthier, and far more meaningful. They stay humble. One of the most admirable habits of highly successful people is that they stay humble, no matter how much they accomplish. They understand that success is not a reason to look down on others. True confidence doesn't come from thinking you are better than everyone else. It comes from knowing your worth while still treating others with kindness and respect. Humble people never assume they know everything. They remain curious and open to learning from anyone, whether it's a mentor, a coworker, or even someone much younger than themselves. They understand that wisdom can come from unexpected places, and they don't let pride stop them from gaining new knowledge. Successful people also don't let praise or achievements change who they are. They remember the struggles they faced, the people who supported them, and the lessons they learned along the way. Humble people listen carefully. They don't see feedback as an attack. They see it as an opportunity to improve. This mindset allows them to continue growing long after others have stopped. Success isn't about making the biggest noise. It's about building the right habits day after day. The small things you do consistently often matter more than the big things you do occasionally. Start with just one habit today. Stay patient with yourself. Your future is shaped by what you repeatedly, not by what you do once. Which habit do you think is the most important? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, life is happening now, not someday. So through the uncertainty, don't forget to live anyway.